What's going on, everybody? My name is C4. Welcome back to the channel, and today, very excited to bring you guys episode 2 of our College Football 26 Rebuild Dynasty series of the Hawaii Warriors. Awesome feedback on episode number 1, and I'm going to be honest, as soon as I finished episode number 1, the only thing I wanted to do was jump right in and work on episode 2, but I did want episode 1 to be up there for a minute to get you guys' feedback because this is a very different style that I'm used to creating here on the channel. So a very quick recap of how year 1 went for our Hawaii Warriors. We went 6-7, which is and equals the best mark that Hawaii had reached in 5 years or so. So good progress. We did lose our kind of nonsensical bowl game in the Fenway Bowl against North Texas, but the offseason is where we had magic happen. After a vigorous training camp in Mexico with state-of-the-art supplements, starting quarterback Demarcus Davis has shown unbelievable development in his throw power, with trainers noting his right bicep in particular is now a 24-inch python. Hawaii also had their greatest ever transfer portal class, landing almost nearly a dozen day one starters with huge financial backing in the school's NIL, supposedly headlined by the Johnson Maivia family. So now we are here to starting year number 2, not as one of the bottom teams in the Mountain West Conference, but certainly in the conversation for a top 3 team. I think you look at Boise State and UNLV, they're probably 2 that are still firmly ahead of us, but I think ground has been gained this year, and expectations, especially with all the NIL funding, is that Hawaii is going to be better than a 6-win team like we were in year number 1. And I'm going to be honest, if we're not playing, or at least competing down to the wire to get into that Mountain West Championship, this year's going to be a huge disappointment. Take a look at our year 2 schedule. I had an option to kind of adjust our week 0 opponent. It was Stanford last year, but I think running it back, I don't necessarily want to make this a thing, but Stanford beat the brakes off us last season in week 0. So I think to run it back here in year 0, maybe as a measuring stick as to where we are as a program, is important. We get UNLV week 1. They were the best team. They were 12-2 last season. Honestly, I think they finished even higher than Boise State. We got New Mexico State, we're 3-9. We have New Mexico, we're competitive at 5-7. We're going to be a very tough matchup here week 5. Arizona State wants a little bit of the Rainbow Warriors. We're going to give it to them. We got Air Force for a rivalry game. We got San Diego State, who's always tricky. Nevada, it's, winnable matchup. Same with Utah State. Boise State's always a problem. Fresno State's an underrated program. They were 8-5 last year. And then we get to finish, hopefully, with a nice tune-up for the postseason in a game against UMass. I guess in case you missed it, a quick update of who our big gets in the NAL. We have Raleek Brown, who was a top 5 running back recruit when he was coming out of high school with legit, look at the speed. We had a 95, 98 speed there. We got Deshaun Reader as 96 and 98 speed. Good luck. Daquan Bryant, corner, is our highest rated DB by a mile at 84 overall. We got Charles Ross coming over from LSU, bringing that SEC speed, 93 speed, 95 acceleration at linebacker. Elijah Groves coming in, 6'4", 226, 87 speed, 95 acceleration. We also have another LSU transfer, the starting Mike, Devon Keys, who is a great athlete within his own right at an 85 overall. Far and away the best linebacker on this roster. Ty Best easily was our best high school recruit. Got to be related to Hawaii great Devon Best, the wide receiver there, but he is an elite dev trade D tackle that's going to be a day 1 starter as a freshman. Kendall Jackson is likely going to be our user more often than not on the D-line. Got him in the portal, a sophomore, 80 speed, 86 acceleration, 91 power move at 273 pounds. Some nice gets across the offensive line, but for the skill positions is where we really want to focus. We got Quincy Porter, the former 5-star recruit from Ohio State, as a sophomore. He looks special. 6'4", 90 overall, 94 speed, 96 acceleration, 94 agility. We're going to feed him early and often. Kane has big speed, getting him in the portal. Acevedo had over 1,000 yards with San Diego State. Hit the portal. We bring him in as a 73, but also a very, very good athlete. And we get Puka Nacua's brother, Ty Nacua. Could be butchering that if I am, and you know how to properly say it. I'm Canadian. I get a pass. But we got Puka Nacua's brother, who's going to start for us in the slot. Recruiting here in year 2 is not going to be wildly different than year 1 because we still have a very limited recruiting hour budget, 450 hours. We're still a 1-star prestige school. So I think for the most part, we're going to have a mix of top interest players that we have a legitimate chance at landing. I'm going to try to prioritize pipeline. It's not going to be 100% a necessity because we're in the weeds so much of 3 stars. I think for me, the question comes as to, do we chase the 4 stars? Like, there are 4-star players in our pipeline that aren't going to have playing styles a deal breaker. That's another thing. I'm not chasing anybody when I can avoid it that have playing styles a deal breaker. Those are almost always the guys that are going to be one and done. But like, you know, last year the big thing was I wanted 35 targets. I wanted as close to 35 targets because I wanted that amount of roster turnover. I needed to raise the floor of this Hawaii team, and the way you do that is by letting those old kind of crappy seniors graduate and replace them with, like, we were chasing ideally as many 3-star gem recruits as possible. Those are all going to be players that are mid to high 60s with ideally better than normal dev traits. We don't need that big of a net this year because of how many targets we're able to bring in via the transfer portal. So I do think there might be situations here where we can go and maybe look at some of these 4 stars. I don't want to chase too many because we're probably going to get hurt in most of those situations. The exact same way we did last year. We went after one 4-star running back. We gave him 50 hours. He was the only player that got more than 15, and he ended up leaving like week 6, week 7, and we lost a lot of ground there. I'm probably, we could have probably found a couple more 3-star gems if we spent those hours elsewhere. So here's what I'm thinking for our initial recruiting break. I got 16 targets. Ellefson is actually not a part of our pipeline, but we start at his 3rd most interested school. I need that at least 1 safety. Don't love the player, but he's not a bust. So it's kind of just about making numbers at this point. I like Watkins. I want to try to bring in a corner, and he looks fast. I don't want to spend all that recruiting, but I don't imagine it's going to be much lower than like a 90 speed, and he's 6'2". We have Obi on the D-line, 6'3", 303. 87 strength. He's over 300 pounds. Sometimes with these D-tackles, you can get undersized D-tackles of like 270. But he's well over 300 pounds. 87 strength. He has 78 acceleration and 72 speed. I know he's a speed rusher archetype, but I'm a filthy D-line user when I can. That guy looks like he'd be very, very fun. Same with Rofin. We don't have enough points to fully scout everybody, so we don't know if these guys are gems or busts. But I'm going to go out their athletic ability, and as always, when we can, we're going to look at that playing time grade, which you can see for most of these guys, it's A+, B+. There's obviously some positions where you're not going to be able to get a perfect like for like, but it's kind of the tips and tricks when you have a very limited recruiting hour budget like we do with 450. Rufin, 90 strength, 84 acceleration, 79 speed, so he looks like a great athlete. Edmonds here at 6'6", almost 300 pounds with 85 acceleration. Didn't need to see much more there. Same with Keogh. 6'6", 256 power rusher, 86 strength, 81 acceleration, 79 speed, 82 pursuit. He looks like he can be special. We have Incognito, a 4-star center. I would like to try to land a center. He's just part of a pipeline, so I'm not even really going to scout him because he's a 4-star. If we can get him, let's go get him. We have Crespo, who are in his top 3 on the offensive line. I want to try to add 2 tackles, so that's what we're doing. We're chasing Wick here because he is from Hawaii. We have McChesney, who has great speed for a tight end, even though not really a tight end build at 6'3", 206. Definitely one of those players that I hope gets one of those offseason weight gain boosts, which do happen in college football 26. We have Tavai and Apple at wide receiver. Apple's case, we are his #1 school. I was kind of hoping we could get a good roll of an instant commit, but, either way, we'll take as many gems as we possibly can get, because that was probably the only bummer from our high school recruits of our year 1 class, is that we did get the 1 elite. Best the D-tackle. Can't wait. I hope he's related to maybe Hawaii great wide receiver Devon Bess. But, the more gems you get, the better chance, the more rolls of the RNG gods giving us a great dev trait. And Divide, 6 feet tall with well over 90 speed. Like, wide receivers are slow in college football 26. You will notice that when you get your hands on this game. So anytime you can get a wide receiver recruit that has over 90 speed, it's good. For Apple's case, he's 6'5", so it doesn't need him to be an absolute burner. That 81 spec catch, 82 release does look pretty good. We also have a couple 4-stars that we're gonna, it's Hail Marys. If we don't get them, I'm not expecting it. We have Omenahu, Ezekiel Omenahu from Austin, Texas. And the guys that we are chasing that are 4-stars, they're not high-end 4-stars. Like, they're 400s, 300s, like guys that are closer to 3-star recruits than they would be 5-star recruits, than they would be top 100 recruits. So we might have a chance there. So yeah, there's some speed here in Omenahu at 6 feet tall. We have Medeiros at running back. And he's actually one that I do want to try to scout a little bit more. We'll see what the hours. We have 30 hours left. We have Akeem at quarterback. Don't necessarily need to chase a quarterback. I'm perfectly fine with Davis. He's only a sophomore. But you always want to, chase the next big thing. Especially, you lost Mike Alahado. Very, very fun backup quarterback to the transfer portal. Very fast. He was a 190 speed player. Came in, made some plays for us last season. So we'll definitely want to try to replace this. We have Akeem, the 3-star, which is a little bit more attainable. He has decent speed, 84 speed, 87 acceleration. All of his accuracies are in the 80s. He has 90 throw power, which looks pretty nice. Then you also have Radigan, who looks very... You know what? I don't want to overextend ourselves here. Hakeem, that looks real good for a 3-star. Assuming that he has not brutal skill caps, we can get that throw power to like 94, 95. Like, there could be something there. Underrated. I'm almost surprised he's not a gem. Maybe, he's 5'11", 204. But let's use those extra hours here on Medeiros. Ooh, and he's a gem. 94 speed. Can we go in here on Amenahu? Oh, we don't get the gem, but he has 93 speed. So, yeah, why not? Let's have a little fun. Let's show our intent as a program, and let's try to chase down 3 4-star recruits. A very quick update on our recruiting from preseason to week 1. Unfortunately, not a lot of players were impressed by the Hawaii scholarship offer to really drastically improve our school ranking. It's going to come down to the hours. We did gain a little bit of ground on Mateo Crespo at tackle and Keogh, part of the pass rush there. But we straight up got ruled out by Jamarcus Watkins, the only corner we were chasing out. So that's a little bit of a bummer. But you know what? Honestly, at this point, 14 targets for us trying to chase a couple 4-stars. It's still a little too many, probably. But we'll make the most of our 350 hours like we did last year. Here's how we'll line up our hours. Chase the 50 on Medeiros. The one thing that I don't know, man. More than I think about it, we added a lot of bodies at wide receiver. That I honestly think with the Amenahu not being a gem or anything like that, let's save those points. Let's drop the wide receiver. Let's focus on the running back and center. So it's time to rock and roll. Week 0. Stanford coming to town. Still pretty big advantage. You can't not talk about the discrepancy between a 77 overall, especially a 79 overall offense and what we're rocking with. But I'm confident we can come out with a win and avenge last year's week 0 loss. And look at the crowd. I don't think we had any games last year where it was this sold out. The hype around Hawaii here into year 2. I think everyone knows the amount of money that came in via NIL to make this team better. They know the excitement. They know the new players that are coming in, especially in the speed department. We have got 10 times faster than what we did a year ago. Word is on the street that Davis at quarterback might be a freak of nature with his right arm being 24-inch python, and he can throw that football over the mountains. So we're ready to play some moments and shock the world. And belt to you-know-what, Stanford, the nerds, and that weird alien tree here in week 0 at home. Don't love our first moment, though, being, hey, 1st and goal. Not really putting me in a great position to look great. Let's go best elite FD tackle. See what he can bring. Oh, man, look at that speed. See, the missed tackle still expected, but we now have the athletes that can capitalize on slowing down. Like, just get in the way. Don't give them a direct path. It's nervous. It's that home field advantage. Oh, look at that thing! Shoot it! Oh. But in the lab. I was so bad at defense. You know what I'm going to do right now? You don't want to take away the slants? You go, boom. Route commit, inside. And then let me go use the elite dev D lineman. Hopefully that linebacker's going to take away the middle of the field. And we're going to be able to get a little bit of pressure. That's an outstanding stand. Whatever. It's a win. Give me a good moment here, though. Let me capitalize. Let me feel that speed. Let me showcase the speed. No! Just get me to come in on the sticks and deal with checkdowns over and over again. It's not where we want to be. We want to be, you know, gripping it and ripping it. All right, here we go. Now, sure, they're going to give me a chance now to go get some points on offense, right? No, give me in, coach. Thank you. Even then, it's okay. We got 1st and 10. Let's go. What do we got? There we go. Boom to Brown, who is 3rd in returnment of the year last year. Got to get him more involved in the offense. Malik Brown, the most premier athletes at that running back spot. Excited to give him an opportunity. You give him an inch of daylight, he will take a mile. Oh, come on. Oh, look at the fight going on in the background. What's going on there? Forgot my play sheet of new taunts. Gonna get that going. Gotta improve our school branding with more swag on these celebrations. All right, still waiting for, there we go, 2-minute drill with 50 seconds. We are just getting smashed with these moment scenarios. Go get that into brother Nacua. We had a great screen pass to Malik Brown. Got to get out of bounds. Take as many yards as we can get. Same thing again. Look at Brown. It's weird. It's just ridiculous how much faster of an offense we've gotten in one offseason. And we did it naturally. It wasn't like you guys watch. I did the whole training camp. I wasn't just spending and cheesing speed on every single play. It was just the base player that we landed in the portal was a different kind of athlete. It's a good play. Okay, not a great song to come up on the shuffle here. Got Last Resort, Papa Roach. Don't love the vibes that that's going to set here to close out this drive. We're going to go to the tight end, Thurman. Oh, he's going to make a couple guys miss. And jeez, if our defense can get me a stop and we can get more moments on offense, we were going to pull away in the second half against Stanford. Come on, man. We're just giving up too many drives. But at least, finally, something that's not, hey, 1st and goal. Deal with it. Go, Ross. We got speed here. Oh, baby. It's a great pursuit. 4th and 6. Field goal range. They take the field goal, and now we're back on defense. For once, I'd like to get a defensive stop and then them hook us up with like, hey, get some points. Like, that's a common play the moment that you get. Is, hey, here's a drive. Get some points. Except they're like, actually, no, we're going to have you guys to 3 it out, and then we're going to put you right in the red zone. But that's why we play the moments, because if we were fully controlling this, especially with this team that we've built, every single snap, I think we'd probably be, you know, we have the cheese squad here to probably compete for a playoff spot. This is what keeps the balance. We got to deal with it. There we go. Great. Look, like just the worst scenarios you're ever going to see, man. 4th and 1 when we get it on offense. There's just, I mean, took too long. Didn't get great separation to Nacua. There we go. That's that 97 throw power right there. Why is that? That's not right. I'm supposed to be doing the gritty. I mean, we're at the victim. Oh! Obi at D tackle, hit a deal breaker, couldn't get him. But we have gained ground. Ruffin, we're now in his top 4 from being previously unranked. Still waiting an update on Edmonds. First for Manny Incognito. I mean, promise that we could land our first 4-star recruit. We jumped to number 1 for Larry Wick, who's one of the highest rated recruits in Hawaii. Wasn't a great class there. First for Devi. 3rd for the 4-star running back Medeiros. It'd be nice to get some ground here on Hakeem, our only quarterback target. Week 2 is a great chance to bounce back. UNLV lost a lot of talent. They were pretty good last year. They were ranked, obviously, but like their team overall was noticeably better than us. The portal was not very kind to UNLV, so this is absolutely the kind of game that we need to win. Start with an early rivalry win and put that Stanford loss behind us. I want to be honest, I'm not 100% married to the fact that this series is going to be exclusively play the moments, because I have, if you've ever watched my content, I have a temper. And if it becomes very apparent that I'm just never going to win enough games to take this program to the next level, because all the moments are like, hey, come in on 3rd and long, and hey, here's 1st and goal, stop them on defense. You know, we could pivot here a little bit, but let's see. Look at that. Okay. Hell yeah. Oh, turnover. 1st and goal. Hawaii is all over UNLV. See, we're going to buy play action pass here. Boom. Money. Get going here. Oh, we keep doing the same celebration. Trying to get that stanky leg going. I think I got trolled on this site of what the prompts are. The stanky leg. Okay, UNLV gets a score. We come in here on 3rd down. Coach wants a couple different variations of slants. For me, I want the ball to go to 11. Porter needs to make a play at some point. I mean, there's just a fact of the matter that having 97 throw power is going to get us just throws and grabs that we couldn't have dreamed of last year. Like, that's PBU, 100%. Maybe even picked 100% last year. But when you have like a top 10 arm talent in all of college football, no window is too small. Don't want to throw those passes too often, though, because you're just playing with fire. Look at that. Boom, Porter. Let's go. Can we get the taunt? Can we get the right taunt here? Why are you skipping the taunt? Come on, man. But there we go. 5-star Porter finally gets a play. And we are just running it up. Yeah, there was a lot of meat there if we could have got that completion off. All right, second half, UNLV starts with a tutty. Our chance to respond. We got here double cross, Porter, man to man. Looks like a man defense. Watch that safety. Why don't you just throw that lead to the tight end? Oh, brutal. That is, I'm about to say that was a touchdown, but that would have been red zone. A rare miss by Davis, who's on fire right now. Go. Stand up, do it yourself. All right, red zone, 2nd and 6. That's late. I was trying to look for Nacua. It took him forever. Come out of that break. Let's go smash angle. Watch Raleek Brown. I'm not gonna say it's a bad drop, but we'll take the points. Oh, money right down the middle. At home, no pressure. Cools the cucumber. All right, when they give him a field goal, okay. And now we got to come on defense for the first time. 3rd and 8, however. Let's get after it, man. I just can't. I don't know. I think I have literally 100% success allowed rate when I run zone defense. So, blitzing man. Trying to drop off here on a clear screen. That's going to be, what, a legal man downfield. Decline. And the defense does their job. Oh, it's holding. Same difference. Let's go. 3rd down. Nacua wants the ball here. Boom! Right there, right across the middle. Make that play. Nacua gets in! Gets smashed! Doesn't matter! Touchdown, Hawaii! Oh! Oh! Oh, let's go! We hit it! Oh, man, that guy's tweaking. Let's go. Loves it, man. Party in Hawaii. Ty Nacua. All right, field goal. UNLV keeps it close. Touchdown here, though. Points here will be gigantic. And I kind of want to get... Oh, I can't. No, we can't with the subs. I'd love to have the other running back as an option right on the screen. But it's Raleek Brown's backfield until it's not. Reads that one nicely. Moves the chains. Not a huge gain for him. 45 yards. Oh, speed option. How am I going to mess this up? Is pitch still left bumper? Better be, because if not, we're about to have a fumble. I mean, they had that one sniffed out. Okay, good grab. Another transport will get. I think he was from Auburn. Oh, money. Look at that. Raleek Brown. Boom. Let's right bumper down. What do we got here for it? Oh, there we go. The gritty. Man, I can already see, man. Pro potential grades through the roof. Touchdown UNLV. They're not going away. And now we go here. 4th and 6. They are going for. This is going to be the game on the other side of the 2-minute warning. We give this up. You open yourselves up to just all types of shenanigans. And we really, really need a win after how we played, especially defensively against Stanford. Bring the pain, and we still... I mean, there's still, you know, whatever. Wasn't pretty. But rivalry wins is a rivalry win. The offense was humming. 4 touchdowns to Meredith Davis. We got Quincy Porter going. I ain't too bad about it. Well, winning affected our program tradition going down, but we did at least increase championship contender, which is actually a somewhat common deal breaker, you'll see. Also leveled up our coach, so we're going to be able to get tier 3 for defensive linemen, which is going to give them an off-season training boost. Now we're going to shift all of our attention to getting 3 out of 4 on secondary. Also note, on the recruiting front, we are now the #1 school for Reggie Hakeem, the #1 school for Medeiros, who it's probably fair to say on paper looks like he would be the number 205 player in the nation, plus with that athletic profile, which, I mean, we love speed. We're already seeing the difference. Much as we loved Landon Sims, white lightning in the backfield, he had 88 speed last year. The speed that we have now, where it's 95 and 96, you know, once you have it, you don't want to lose it. So I think Medeiros really would be the crown jewel of this class. Happy that we're first place for him. Week 3 against New Mexico State at home. No other way to put it. This has to be a win. Big 3rd down, 3rd and 6. I think even for my level, like this is another area where it's like, all right, defensively, okay, I kind of suck when we're playing like the Stanfords. But when we're playing New Mexico State, like this needs to be the time that like I can actually get some... Stop's to stop. God. Defense goes 3 and out, and now we're in the classic. Here you go. Go on defense. First and goal. And bail these guys out. There we go. Jackson. Oh! Took us 10 weeks to get a sack last. Oh, no. No, he pulled a hammy. He popped a tire. Oh, please stand. That is our biggest defensive play by a mile this whole series. And it comes week 3 of year 2. Let's finish this drive off. The pocket holds out this to Nacua. It was money last week. Got open, just O-line couldn't do their job. Let's go, Polenko. Just give it right back to him. One of them games, huh? Anything they do, we could do better, and that is fumbling the football. PI? No, no PI. Points are points. Ugly win counts the same as a pretty win. There we go, on the board. Disappointing drive. Get to come in on 3rd down and 2. Audible to a run here. Davis is ice cold at home. Whatever, we'll just get to the second level. There's no one on this New Mexico State defense that can match our speed. Jet touch pass to Nacua. Let's go. Screen pass, Malik Brown. Just try to get some easy completions to get the QB hot again. Get him warmed up. There we go. Easy does it. Oh, yeah. Swagger you. Okay, now I'm not going to be, that guy, but white corner on a 5-star recruit. Oh, he didn't even get open, dude. No, the white corner picks it off! Weak. So weak. Ah, damn. All right. But all right, defense bails me out. Appreciate it, fellas. Let's go, Porter, right to the 1. Unlucky not to find the end zone there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What about that? There we go. Makes up for it. Me finding the list on how to do taunts, game changer. All right, New Mexico State gets on the board. We haven't had a moment to play. They get 10 straight points. Now we're going to come in on 3rd and long. Oh, Tampa 2. Can we get another sack fumble? Well, we at least can force a punt. Oh, my God, though. No. It's been a quarter and a half since we've had a moment to play on offense to keep our offensive momentum. We keep getting thrown in these unfavorable defensive situations. Make them earn it. how did we not? Like, it's just impossible to get after the quarterback. That's their left tackle. He's feeling it a little bit. 3rd and 4. Let's go, Keys. That's what you're getting here on the channel defensively on Heisman. That's what you're getting. That's why we love it. Oh, not playing defense. Tap it out. I'm tapping out. I'm screwing our chances up. (17-17). Drop. Ooh, Porter on white corner again. Can we get revenge? Oh, but we'll go right to Nacua. Got a Brown out the backfield. Man, what a weapon. Do not know what Arizona State was thinking, letting Raleek Brown hit the portal. Second and 10. Portal, give him a little bit of yards after catch. Mexico State starting to use their timeouts. Smart of them. But it's not going to matter. We're going to just go do that. We're the better team. And the one thing I promised everybody, my Tim Tebow-esque promise, is we are not going to lose to teams we're supposed to beat. I'll play defense this whole drive, and I'm going to win this game on defense. Oh my God, man. What do I got to do to buy a sack? Go Keys. Outstanding. 4th and 2. And they're going to go no huddle. Let's go Tampa 2. God damn it! I mean, hey. Okay, stay in bounds. Clock's going to be rolling. Can't screw this up. Oh, finally. Oh, man. When I can get my 2 middle linebackers to stop that. Oh, man. I think I figured it out. Get the linebackers to protect the inside. Watch this. Here we go. I'm going to show you my strat. Boom. Inside commit. Boom. Inside commit. Go to the D-line. And then let those guys control the middle of the defense. Oh, look at it. Oh, it still screws up, but hey, we only give up 14 yards before we'd be giving up, all of the yards. On 4th and 6. Win this game, defense. Yes! Let's go! We weren't doing that a year ago. That might have not been sexy. There might not have been a big turnover. But a year ago, our defense would have shit the bed. And this year, led by, Raleek Brown doing the thing offensively. We got a team. We got a complete roster. Oh, that brand exposure is up. I told you once we started doing emotes, that was going to increase. I've seen that Zaquan Bryan with his pick getting Defensive Player of the Week. The bad news out of that win is we lost our starting tackle, Luke Bakalenko. Got him in the portal from Oklahoma, 83 overall, far and away our best lineman, and he is done for the year. 15 weeks, torn rotator cuff. Brutal. Cool game at home, though. That'll even start aligning. We're going to be good. Next man up mentality. We got to be able to hand New Mexico. Third down. 3rd and 1. Direct. Halfback direct. Probably our best run play in our entire playbook. Run and shoot. And this is going to be another game. As long as we can get our players in space, we should have a different type of athlete. Go Nacua over the middle. Gain to Ted. Could have, maybe with a better pass. Got a little slant cheese to the end zone. We're going to follow up. Cheese, easy throw with Cheese. Hopefully easy throw to Raleek Brown. On the screen, the blockers do their almost job. We get Nacua here, cheesy touchdown. Easy catch and grab. Let's go. Oh. He wants to get drafted. He wants to go to the show like the big bro. All right, defense does a good job. Kind of lame first quarter, only getting 7 points, but a lead's a lead. How much speed you got? You catch it. I'll be honest, man. It doesn't really feel like you got like 94 speed there. Now we come in on 4th and 11. Let's go, baby. Bunch of points. All right, give up a field goal, but we have a chance to get even more before the end of the first half. I'll go. You're giving me a shot play, coach. We'll go with a shot play. My God, Porter's getting the Calvin Johnson. 2 DBs on his side. Oh, what the hell? Who the hell is Weaver? Where's our quarterback? Go look at the injury report after this field goal attempt. It's a long one, 50 yards. Ah, God damn it. Well, that's not the worry right now. The worry is, where's Demaris Davis? Well, let's get to halftime. No, you're not going to give me a chance offensive. That's fine. We're going to go look ourselves. It's okay. 1 quarter. But this is where losing like a Micah Alahado in the transfer portal stings. Because, I mean, if he went in the game, honestly, there's a discrepancy, but it's not a huge discrepancy. Too easy, man. Can't be too easy against fucking New Mexico. Going for the field goal, that's fine. But we're trailing at home to a team that really we need to be beating by 10. We just got to lock in, man. The big shot plays, for whatever reason, our guys' speed is not translating. I mean, we're rocking default speed thresholds. And we now have a backup quarterback in. So I think it's probably going to be in our best interest to run the football into Demarcus Davis can get back in. Raleek Brown, do your job. That is a very generous touchdown. Looked like we were like 2 yards short. Home cooking by the refs. Don't matter. Need that. Take the lead. We got to come in here on 3rd and 8. And these are just the gotta have it, man. There's just no way we are going to. I mean, even with where our team's at right now, simply no way that we're gonna win anything if we can't get off 3rd and 8 against New Mexico. We come back in again, another 3rd and long, 3rd and 6, and of course, thank you, Play the Moments, for making me sit through some cutscenes. It's so frustrating. I can't lose. Can't lose. We can't lose these games. And I don't know. I can't magically just. Cooked, man. We are absolutely cooked defensively. This means it's that much more important when we do get a game like this, the rare chance to come play the moments offensively. We have to make it count. We got Reader in, so we're going to audible to a run. 4 down territory here. Come on, fellas. We're at home. We're at home. There's no need. And there's the Balenko injury at right tackle. Reared up. It's ugly. Delay a game, my ass. Oh, my God. So frustrating. Palmer. Porter. Win. No, of course you can't win. At least Davis is back in the game. Classic. Overrated ass Ohio State wide receiver. Gotta be the only 90 overall that's getting locked down by 60s. Give it to Nacua. There's a guy that can make plays. HB swing. Kind of like the look of this one. Not bad. I mean, good job. We want the clock to go here. We want to give. Oh, it doesn't go? What? We went out of bounds there? We want this to be, you know, as close to the last possession as we can get it. 3rd and goal. Go for it. Go for it. We are not losing to New Mexico. Seems fucking overrated. So fucking overrated, dude. Let me get a run. Maybe there's a gas leak in my house. We're going up against these barely 60 overall team, and maybe the ratings aren't real. Let me just go run down. Okay, so 83, yeah, with 97 throw power. Okay, so okay, yep. Running backs, there's no complaints here, but let's see. Okay, so he is a 90 and an 88. I haven't seen one of these guys get open fucking once. What do we got? New Mexico State last 2 games. These guys can't get open to save their lives. Maybe these teams have just unreal secondaries. 90 88s. 90 88s. They don't have one guy over 87 speed, dude. At home. And too many losses, too much bullshitting for the good players to be like, you know what? Maybe I can buy into this Hawaii project. So Medeiros, we've now fallen, and we don't have any visits that, you know, what we got to do? You know, a conference prestige C+. Is that really going to have us, you know, hang with, I mean, it's over. I'd rather just take that 50 off and lock in these other guys, be able to bring them in for visits and try to get them signed quicker. But that's, again, we win these games, we're probably still in it for Medeiros. And now we have, I mean, it's the ultimate make-right opportunity. One of the hardest games on our schedule on the road against Arizona State. I'm playing offense only this one. I gotta try and find a spark for this team. That would be it. Big time though, man. Big time environment. Big time chance to kind of reset off that bye week. A win here. You know, put the first 4 games behind us. Revenge game. Raleek Brown hit the portal from Arizona State. He has been easily one of our best players. And here's a terrific opportunity for him to rub it in his old team. Here we go, second level, Raleek Brown. Good job on the O-line, man. Undermanned O-line as well, with Belenko done for the year. Here we go, Nacua. Easy route, but a route we need to hit more often. There we go. Great opening drive. And when the O-line blocks well, man, they block really well. And Raleek Brown hits the zombie at Hawaii. It's a statement of intent on that opening drive. Come on, defense. Let's go. I think with that momentum, now we just see. Porter's been roasted. He ran nothing but suicides and gassers all last practice. We're calling him overrated in the media. Oh, let's go! He needed the bye week. Five-star talent, Quincy Porter. The defense, man, gets up the... Oh, man. I'm not going to do this all the time, but feels nice, defense getting stops. It's not enough time. We had A. Could have been able to lead a throw there. Would have been a big gain. All right, Arizona State on the board. Oh, Porter has a step. Boom, 97 throw power. Man possessed. Someone had a hell of a bye week. There we go, Raleek Brown. He is a man possessed. Oh, thing of beauty. But there's just, it doesn't make, nothing's changed. Not one single slider was moved. Porter's just finally playing like a 90 overall. I guess getting locked down by New Mexico has woken him up a little bit. What a ball. Run game a little bit quieter. Got to give credit where credit's due. Kind of figured it out a little bit. Maybe we should have done that when we were on the fire hash. All right, if the O-line can hold up, Nacua can get open here. I like this play. One of my favorite passing plays. But we need a couple steamboats here. And there's just... take the field goal. Points are points. It's not good. Not feeling like we're going to be able to keep our point streak alive here. Maybe Porter deep. It's the best play. I mean, it's worked. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. There's nothing, man. There's just... I mean, our team still sucks. We spent a lot of money in NAL. We went from being terrible to suck. And look, yeah, not one stop. Honestly, shoot clock, this needs to be final drive, touchdown, win. That's probably the only way we get out of here with a victory. Or score quick so that we could do that next drive. There we go, Raleek Brown. Dominant, going off here against his former team. Oh, we got that's the look we need. Press on Porter. Let's go. There we go. That's the play. We score quick. They're probably going to go score it. Now we just have less time to kill off to get a game-winning drive. Oh, the defense gets a stop. Holy shit. Maybe not. Ah, God. Reach out, dude. Hold up. Supposed to reach. Go for it. If we're going to get this, it's got to be Raleek Brown against his former team. Come on. Please, after the loss to New Mexico, we need this win. Yes. Outstanding job. Raleek Brown showing why he was one of the best high school recruits at running back in the nation. Didn't get the time of day at Arizona State. Comes here in Hawaii year one. Absolute superstar. And that could be dagger. Let's go, baby. We earned it on the road. Probably our toughest game all season. That is how you bounce back off a bye. We're going to be the Philadelphia Eagles. Last year in the Super Bowl run for the Eagles, didn't look so hot before the bye week. Had the bye week, literally were unstoppable. En route to a Super Bowl. That is the kind of inspiration we need Pat Phoenix's boys to have. And as Davis keeps playing like this, if we got Porter, who figured it out during the bye week, to play like that, we got a chance to run the table. That was pretty much a lock. Quincy Porter, Player of the Week. Probably should get National Player of the Week, honestly. Oh, I was just early. He is. So in our matchup here against Air Force, I'm about to announce right now, still early enough. Again, we're coming off the bye. It's a second new season for Hawaii. A big change to gameplay in this series for the rest of this video and for the rest of this entirety of the series. We've been kind of punishing ourselves twice to make it challenging, and I'm going to get rid of one of our house rules that we have set. I want to go back to playing the moments, because playing the moments is going to throw the RNG in. That's going to have us just sometimes lose games. Sometimes we're just never going to get great opportunities to come in. It's going to be one of those off days. And I feel like while our team is grinded and in the trenches right now with Hawaii, trying to get off one-star prestige, you kind of need that added challenge, because I feel like if I, say, just played offensive only like we just saw against Arizona State, we're probably winning most of our games. So I feel like, you know, it keeps that balance, the checks and balances a little bit. And sometimes you're going to lose, and other times you're going to win. But from my research that I've seen on social media, and I kind of went down a rabbit hole on Reddit, people are kind of saying, do coaches' suggestions suck in college football 26? Like, people with other teams and other dynasties, with other playbooks and other offenses are like, our coach is just calling like the same kind of 10 plays over and over again in the coach suggestions. And I'm kind of experiencing that a little bit. Like, me as someone playing this, I'm just kind of like, man, are these all the plays that we have? Like, why are these like the same kind of runs, zones? I mean, we do get the slants every now and again. But like the run and shoot, like I was kind of anticipating playing with a niche offense, having some plays and some looks that we don't usually see. So from what I've gathered, it's like maybe coach suggestions aren't opening up the entirety of the playbook. So I'm not going to take that double punishment. We are now going to be taking full control of the offense. I'm going to call any plays that I want, and we're going to hopefully find some unique plays, the run and shoot plays that are going to unlock this offense. Hopefully. I mean, for better or for worse, I'm taking full control of the offensive play calling. All right, let's go, baby. For better or for worse, we're going to change up this offense. And it's going to go hand in hand with that performance off the bye week against Arizona State. And big momentum is going to come back with Hawaii to end this season. I think we're going to get a good example. I just kind of want to explain. Here we go. Red zone. Perfect. Like, I guarantee we're going to look at the coach suggested plays, and they're going to be plays that I've called specifically at least 30 times this series. Slants, mesh. It's been a lot of mesh. Some RPOs, but like RPO, I'm pretty sure is not a staple of the run and shoot. It's just kind of so like what we're going to be doing is we're going to be going off concept. We're going to have quick passes. So, you know, we're not getting rid of the slants. We're not getting rid of some of these other money plays. Like, we need motion. Motion's a huge aspect of the run and shoot. And like, we rarely have anybody moving in motion. Let's see what we can get here. First play. Set in. Brother Nacua. We get that out a little quicker. Over this Omaha. Oh, how about this slot drive? All new plays. This offense is literally like, there's a chance, you know, realistically, if I'm changing my play calling up on the fly here, my offense could take a little while to start getting in the pocket and gelling. We'll get some of that yardage back. Okay, let's go with a medium pass. Maybe that's what we need. We got mesh, smash, choice route. Choice route are a huge element. We've actually had a decent amount of choice. There's one kind of full run and shoot experience that we have been calling. It has definitely been the choice routes, which You know, they are tied to awareness. We do not have the most aware players, so it's... Look at this. We go right to Nacua. I think we go for it. Let me look at play action read. We go right to Porter. The balls to go for it on 4th down. The trust in opening up the playbook on that opening drive. It's a new season for the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. Look, even we're going to come in on defense here. Look at 3rd and 7. I will say I've been more so in the lab kind of figuring out the offense. I really don't know what's going to save me on defense. I think, honestly, what's going to save me is, like, I have to get just better players on defense. I think that's the only way I'm going to start seeing a lot of progress with me playing on the defensive side of the ball. And, like, that's just the worst. That is the double whammy that I cannot stand, where it's like, all right, they score, and don't give me a chance to go on offense, and you're right back in a terrible situation on the defensive side of the ball. But, no, there's also the growing and learning process that I'm not going to get better at defense until, you know, you just got to play it. What are we doing? Come on, let's go, fellas. And I'd say, generally speaking, my run defense is solid. It's just pass defense. Like, we're learning. Look, we're going here with the route commits on the linebackers. That tends to help a little bit. I just think the big thing for me is I'm on relatively default sliders. Oh, my God. We're getting cooked through the air by a military school. This is unbelievable, man. We are not, like, this is going to be a 30-year dynasty if this is the state. The biggest thing right now is I'm on default Heisman, sliders. I cannot win blocks off the line of scrimmage. Now, my defensive line is absolutely not a strength of my team, but the fact that, like, it took me 10 weeks to get a sack last year. Like, that's usually, like, I can casual my way on the defensive line. It doesn't exist. There's simply, like, you'd have to be the guy, like, one of those sickos that plays safety, I think, to, like, have a chance of making any plays with my defense. I like the look of that a lot. Get in there. Boom, baby. Fresh plays. Fresh chance at taking this game back in the second half. What a play. Deep in the bag of tricks. Pat Phoenix reinventing the run and shoot. Okay, defense, you need to help me out here once. I'm clearly not getting a stop here today. Okay, they're going for it on 4th down. 4th and 3. Blitz. For the love of God, why is there such a huge gap right here? I don't love this. I'm going to try to take control of this. Could be some sort of stupid, probably option. I'm so much, my team is so much better on paper than they are. To get eliminated and deleted like that is embarrassing. This is like a 74 against a 64, pretty much. And I just cannot ever get anything going at the line of scrimmage. It's so freaking frustrating. We'll go to Nacua. I am very happy with our playbook changes, though. These are fun. These guys are getting open. It's sweat-free. They're doing their job. 3rd down. Let's go. Ooh, I like this. Fake toss. A little bit of that C4 special. Getting the bait on that. Ooh. Lead him a little bit. Oh, you got... Ashlock. He's almost a 90 overall. You've got to bring that in. And on 4th and 8, I mean, we got to take the points here to try to make it a touchdown game. Just inside the uprights. Not a great kick, but a kick we need it nonetheless. Okay. Points are going. Get better field position on this punt. I think if I play this, they'll at least let me get offense the next drive to try and go win this. Do not take me. Yes, thank you, coach. We need to take up a lot of time. This needs to be final possession. Moment missed. I'll go to the tight end, Thurman. We'll get out of... I don't know necessarily want to be getting out of bounds a whole lot. But look at that game so far from Davis. 272 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks. You can make the argument there's not a hotter quarterback in the world of college football right now. That's late. We had him. He caught it! What? Bryce Kane! Are you kidding me? I don't have enough to... We don't really have... Let's go level switch. We don't really have the O-line there. Do a lot of double moves. You need time. Okay. Slot cross. That sounds cool. Just want to get some of those yards back. Puka. I mean, he's just... Nacua's not fast. But it's like genetic. Super tough. You need something underneath. He's not going to drop it. He might not be the guy that's going to, you know, with a catch like that, make 2 guys miss and take it to the house. But he's a guy that when you need something at the sticks, we're going to look at Kane, who's had his best game. We got Porter for an option right at the top. See if he makes the right call. He does. Boom, baby! Scored too fast. Yep. We definitely scored way too fast there. But, I mean, the onus is on them. Make this extra point. They have to score a touchdown. Come on, C4. Play a little bit of defense here, buddy. They have all 3 of their timeouts so they can run their stupid offense. I mean, we're gonna lose. Like, it's unbelievable! Here we go. Bring him out. TFL. Jackson is our best user D lineman. Transfer portal get. I wish I remember what school he came from. I think he was A&M. SEC. And look, this is... What the fuck do I do with that? Wide open! I hate it. I hate it so much. I hate it! Fuck, man! We're not winning and doing anything until we figure out how to fucking stop Air Force. God damn it! Trying to get something going here. It's just my team sucks, man. They give up. And they make bad teams look really, really good. How do we lose this game? This is unbelievable. This is like year 2 is when you're supposed to like just take that next level. And the only thing that's going to the next level is about to be this controller going up through my ceiling into my kid's room! God damn it! Alright, come on, it's bye week. For my mental, we're not playing defense. Just playing the offense. I gotta get a roll going. It's self-sabotage at this point. It's not even, there's no way. It's funny once. It might be entertaining a couple times. There's no way if it's like that, because it's going to be like that for the rest of the year. It's not sustainable entertainment level. We're playing, at least maybe for a couple games here, we're just playing off. I don't want nothing to do with this defense. Nothing. We got our first recruit, landed James Keogh from Houston, Texas. I think it's just a state of how our teams played this year, why we had to wait maybe a little bit longer this season to get some commits in, because they're probably like, what in the hell is going on with Hawaii? Some weeks they look outstanding, other weeks they look like the worst team in college football. But overall, our recruiting board looks, I mean, we're in a good spot right now. Every single player that's left, we're either getting very close to having them commit, or at least like such a big lead that I feel very optimistic that we will land all 11 of these targets and have a great start to our recruiting cycle, headlined by potentially our first 4-star. Now, Oklahoma's sniffing around. I think just because I have the budget, we're going to bring him into for a week 9 visit here. I don't have the best letter grade. We're going to have to sell him on a C+, which you don't really want to waste that on a visit, but maybe that'll be the deciding factor to keep him, or at least get him locked in before Oklahoma can pick up the pace. San Diego State up next. Defense, good luck. Best of luck to you. You're dead to me. Not to keep harping on it, but like no set of sliders should have my defense. The CPU, the guys that I'm not controlling, get dominated the way they do. So best of luck. Hopefully you guys get a couple stops. I will do my best offensively, opening up this playbook and opening up a can of whoop ass. Oh, look at that defense. Gave up. Oh my God. Yeah. Classic. Classic defense, huh? And even with this open up playbook, can't forget we do have a strong run game. Raleek Brown. What? Is he hurt? Raleek Brown picked up a torn labrum. That's something that needs to be maybe a little bit more prevalent. It should be more of an alert. Last week, Raleek Brown, in the loss against Air Force, our star running back, who's almost at double-digit touchdowns, we got hit with a multiple-week injury. Okay. Sick. Now we got to go with the speedy freshman reader. That's kind of my 90 overall player, not 90 overall wide receiver there with the drop. Like I just need to score every time I'm on offense. Be nice if it's a touchdown every time, but as long as I'm getting points, we're doing our job. 3rd and 10, screen pass. Your blocks. Let's go. Shifty. Methodical drive from Hawaii here. 1st and goal on the 15. There we go. And again, just throw it in the vicinity. Nacua will come down with it. It's genetics. Okay, I'll get Reader going, man. We got to get his confidence going. If he's going to be our starting running back for a little bit, let's get him vibing. The rest of the boys. Defense gets a turnover. Are you kidding me? Get our blocks here on the screen. Oh, beautiful. 2 Reader. Too fast for anybody on the San Diego State defense. We're getting this home crowd out of the game. Again, dog. Look at that. Gets a little bit of separation. O-line did a good job there. That took a little bit. Couple steamboats. They spotted us. I mean, it's been, what, 10 straight points for San Diego State. We gotta figure this out a little bit. We're going to Thurman, the tight end. Looks for contact. Good last possession here. Use the clock wisely. We go to Reader. I mean, there's just... I will say, to give a little bit of a benefit of the doubt to San Diego State, Reader is probably a top 3 fastest running back in the nation. So there's not a whole lot. If you don't get that initial penetration, if you give him a chance to get full speed, it's like David. He's Achan from the Miami Dolphins. Dumb play call. Real dumb. And here's probably the momentum shift. I'll be pretty surprised if they don't score here again. I mean, the number's 40. If we're not getting 40 points offensively, we can't complain because we know the state of our defense. And we said at the very beginning, man, our job is every time we're on offense, we have to score. Doesn't have to be touchdowns, but it has to be points because the expectation has to be we are giving up a score when the defense steps on the field. Great ball by Davis. Great start to this drive. We need a response. We go right to the tight end. Easy does it. Tie ball game. Salute. Defense, will they stop? We're going to run out the backfield. Easy does it. Give me another stop. I think if we can get a 2-touchdown buffer again. Opening, fumble, on the kick. Ball back with the good guys. There is the big momentum shift for Hawaii. Oh, come on. Hold your block a little better. Guy had some abilities. Weaver make plays? I mean, first play, first tutty. Great chance here. Hit that slam dunk. Shaq attack. Oh, Porter. 50 bomb from Hawaii. The bounce back we needed. Probably see this one out here, right? You guys got me, fellas? Almost a 60 bomb. I mean, if you get rid of the Air Force game, you look at this game, you look at Arizona State, you think we could probably beat any team in the nation. Shout out Reader, first game as a starting running back, 5-touchdown performance. So looking at the injury, I got to get more. Let's give me an actual timeline on Raleek Brown. It is a 2-week injury. And I mean, at least we saw it with Reader. 5 touchdowns in your first start. Like, we should be fine. More names signing on, Roofing. And we're still first place, pole position for everyone else on our board. Boom, we got brand exposure and championship contender raising up. And Deshaun Reader, in his first start, gets Mountain West Player of the Week. Make that National Player of the Week. I mean, again, in case you forgot what we're dealing with. 96 speed, 98 acceleration. There is not many faster players. Now, the agility and stuff like that is definitely not comparable to his straight line speed. But that is undeniably, if they don't have someone shooting the right gap, I'm going to be able to find out where we're going, hit the turbo, gone. Look at the state of Nevada here. They're down bad. This is 10-point overall. I want this game. What I want to see in this game, let's not have to score 40-plus points to win. Well, just because I mentioned, let's take a look at our defense. Sacks. I said I don't have anyone over 3 sacks. Look, we have 3, 4.5, 5, 6. 6 total sacks on the season as a team. 6 sacks. 3 picks. I mean, 3 picks, not brutal. 6 sacks is disgustingly bad. I like our kicker. We're at home, but he still only has, like, I don't even know if he has 80 kick power, so. That's just brutal. Brutal. That's on me. This whole downfall, disappointing season, I like to throw a lot of blame on the defense. A lot of it has been on the defense. 2-6 Nevada. Can't be losing at home. Let's go, Davis. Do it yourself. There was one spot. I mean, we're down our best tackle, but there was one spot I didn't do as much work in the transfer portal as I would have wanted to with that NIL money. Easily beefing up the O-line. We're able to get on a broken coverage. Nacua on the slant. Looked awkward. Looks like 6. Slant Nacua. That's what he does best. Look at the toughness, dude. Look at the toughness of Nacua. Multiple broken tackle. Again, we're playing one of the worst teams in the game. Not much better than FCS. But still impressive. I'd like to get this to Porter. Oh, tough grab, fights. Goal to go on the 1. Mikale, back up running back. Easy does it. Great. I mean, again, much as I like to crap on my O-line, every now and again, they can stonewall opponents. Give us easiest rush touchdowns known to man. All right, Nevada scores 14 straight points before we get to touch the ball on offense again. Go Porter, 97 throw power. They do not have anybody that can match you one-on-one. If there is no safety over top, we're going to take that every day of the week. Oh, defense. We get a pick. First and goal on the 8. Credit where credit's due. Sack of shit defense does something. And then we got to go easy layup to Nacua. Rock the baby. Methodical drive here from Hawaii. Working our way down. See if the RB3 here can punch it in again. He does through contact. Likely the insurance we need to see this one out. See this one out, fellas. Get some more garbage points. Proud of ya. We got a little bit of momentum. 50 bomb. Defense held him under 30. That's a win with Davis. Another very impressive performance. Let's rattle some. How are we only getting one at a time, man? So many dudes are right on commit. All right, because I really want to kind of start that second wave of recruiting. I'm just going to send the house on all of our remaining targets, and hopefully, I mean, Ellefson's so close to committing. Wick's so close to committing. Crespo's so close to committing. Apple's right there. Tavai's right there. Incognito's right there. Hakeem maybe a little bit longer. But if we can get, you know, at least 3, maybe 4 of these guys signed next week, we can kind of open up that second big wave of recruiting, go find some guys that are still sitting out there, a couple 3-star gems. Week 10, we get 1-7 Utah State. Got to be a win. Maybe another 50 ball. Got him. Got him. Bomb. Bomb. Here we go, Raleigh Brown. One to miss. And he's back. Welcome to the lineup. Healthy, ready to go. And that's the kind of game-breaking speed we've been, not necessarily missing, but kind of missing. Man, another screen pass. We're just Raleigh Brown, the senior. I mean, you got to get drafted. He is unstoppable. Deep choice route. Maybe get this to Porter. Kane, right across the goal line. I'm not gonna like it. Don't love it. When you don't love it, QB do it himself. I just see that. It's not pretty. It's not the 40 bomb. It ends up being a 1-score win. But at this point, just stack wins. And see where we're at the end of the season. Good game again, Davis. Oh, but there we go. The first 4-star recruit landed for Hawaii in the rebuild. Manny Incognito out of Texas. I thought it would be probably a Hawaii pipeline player that we get. We get Tavai at wide receiver. So send in the house. We sent the house at the right time. We get Apple bought in. We get Crespo on the offensive line bought in. And I think that's enough to give us enough hours to kind of start that second wave of recruiting. And with this win, program condition going up. This is a big one. This is where we're at. Boise State, Hawaii, the 2 best teams on paper in the Mountain West. You take a look at the conference standings going into this matchup. We are on the outside looking in for the Mountain West Championship game, but a win over Boise State will likely, likely. Because we're a team that has shown when it looks good, we get the rug pulled out from under us. I can't say that we beat Boise State, we're going to look like likely favorites to go to the Mountain West Championship, because then we could come around and then lose to Wyoming or get smashed by San Jose State. So we're not going to look too far beyond, but a win over Boise State would restate our intent in the Mountain West here in year 2 of this Hawaii Dynasty. But on paper, Boise State are the big dogs in the Mountain West for a reason. Easily the best roster. It's time for us to, maybe for the first time in this series, win a game that we're not expected to win. I hate that I'm going to do it. We're going to go back to the moments for this one because it's such a clutch game. We got to earn it. The stadium is packed. Hype has been reignited for this Hawaii Warriors season. Not an empty seat in the house. Highest priced tickets of the year. Let's go, man. See what we can do. Open drive. Boise gets a field goal. We get a 3rd down opportunity. 3rd and 4. 3rd and manageable. Let's go Ohio spacing. I like this one because sometimes Nacua, Ashlock right there at the sticks to move the chains, get this drive continued. There we go. We get the look that we needed. Boom. First down. Now we get a red zone opportunity. The healthy Raleek Brown. Let's make them, they haven't seen a running back like this in practice since Ashton Genty was around. Tough grab Nacua, it's what he does. Brings it in. And we're going to stay with a fast pace here, try to get this to Raleek Brown upside. Our team is very good at running in the red zone. We'll get there. Again, relentless. Whoa. Lead, good guys. Raleek Brown. Oh, have we missed you? I like Reader's speed, but Reader, it felt like every other play was freaking on the sideline hurt. Raleek Brown knows what it takes. There we go. It's just a whole lot of defense. Now we can finally come on offense, but we're down, and it's 3rd and medium. Go right to the tight end. Good grab. Christian Perry starting left tackle with an injury. We're already down our starting right tackle all season. Now we come in on 3rd and 7. In field goal range to get points, to make it a 10-point. We can't be thinking field goal. We need to be thinking touchdown. And look at that. Great route by Kane. Great ability to look through. Definitely not our first, definitely not our second option on that throw. And Hawaii pulls one back. Great throw by Davis. And now we have a chance. 2-minute drill. Ashlock had a step. This is our wide receiver 1. Homegrown. And he is gone. The defense does not screw this up. Hawaii will go into halftime with a lead. Oh, we got a chance to kick a field goal here. 48-yarder at home to a... Let's go. Oh, look at that. They already have a... They have a return man back. No faith that we'll make this. Oh, it's good. Oh, money. Lead, Hawaii. There we go, second half. Offense, let's go. Pile it on. All momentum with the Rainbow Warriors. Should have went earlier, but that's okay. We still get there. Raleek Brown out the backfield brings us to the red zone. Davis has thrown a pick here today. Wasn't on me, but a pick is a pick nonetheless. Let's make it a thing of a pass. Jet touch pass. Nacua. Wow. I mean, we went with speed. All of our running backs, which also means they're both 180 pounds. They are not going to offer much as blockers. It's the nature of the beast. This is kind of a different play here. Put up the playbook a little bit. Nacua. Got him. Yeah, lost in the sauce. Too many routes, too many guys out there for that Boise State defense to make the adjustment. They get a touchdown. But we get another opportunity on offense. 3rd down, late. You know what? We'll go mesh. Mesh Nacua. Porter, keep an eye there. Maybe there's a chance. Mesh tight end. Mesh tight end. We get ourselves a 3rd and 10. Stretch them out here a little bit. A little bit late to the call. That's on me. Way too late. Should have just trusted the pocket that was there. Now we have to settle for a field goal. That should be good. And now, if Boise State can go and get a touchdown, we will be trailing. Oh, we get a turnover, a pick. Zaquan Bryan. Corner 1 by a mile on our team. Let's see if we can... Maybe this is the right time to dial up a jet pass. We'll go to Ashlock. Oh, yeah, baby. There we go. That's what we just need. A different look. 40 bomb and counting for Hawaii at home. Come on defense here. 4th down. I think Boise State needs a chance. They need a little kick in the ass. They need a little pep in their step. They need a win on offense. And I'm going to come in and control this and probably give them that win. Oh, yeah. Classic C4. That was my man, but also, how fast does my linebacker have to be to make the ground up to get that play? Been a hard day, though. 23 rush attempts, 43 yards, Raleek Brown. Boise State are... I mean, hey, their roster is another level above ours, different area code. So it's one of those games where, you know, things like that are going to happen. Line of scrimmage things are going to happen. We got to win with our playbook. We got to win with our playmakers. Nacua. Boom. Oh, yeah. Talk to him. Right to that little bit of Boise State fans that crammed into the corner of the stadium. Talk to them. Let them know. Here's where we come in on 4th down. Watch this. I'm going to get a sack. Game-winning sack. A little bit of momentum. That's what I'm talking about. It's Powell. Boom, baby. That is my first sack, I think, all year. Let's go, baby. And maybe this Hawaiian offense, another 50-bomb performance. We're going to ignore the fact that, again, that's kind of the pace that we need to hit because our defense is almost an automatic 30 against. But this is the big dog. These are the 2 best teams in the Mountain West. And they didn't have an answer for our offense. The run and shoot is on fire. Opening up the playbook has been critical to the success. It's like the way we're finding a way to win. Like, this has kind of been consistent. Like, we're getting good rush numbers. It's not always the case. And, like, everyone's eating it. Sometimes it's Ashlock, who's now heating up a little bit. Sometimes it's Raleek Brown out the backfield. Sometimes it's Nacua who's doing the dirty wick. And obviously we know we got the deep ball with Porter every now and again. We're just winning. Let's see. Let's sim defense. So did we get any big time? Now we got that 1 sack. Yep. Jackson, half sack there, pal. Got a pick for Zaquan Bryan. See the defense. Give me like 10, 15% more of the defense, and we're going to be a problem. There we go. Nice. Leveled up the coach. And we're ranked. We got a rank. Yes! An Ashlock, player of the week. For our coach leveling up, as I stated before, the new plan is to get all the way down to tier 3 and motivated for our DBs. And it's also time to get that second wave of recruiting in. So we did, 3 stars were left. Able to get some scouting done. Got a gem here in Calvin Thrash. This Awasika guy looks great. 93 speed on the quick scout. That's enough. That's all I need to see. We're going to chase another 4-star down, the running back, Tommy Williams. Undersized at 5'11", $175, but he does have some very nice speed. A lot of ground need to be made here, but if we can, for the most part, kind of wrap up this board, get most of these guys, have us close to around 20 targets, which will give us 15 spots for the transfer portal, I think that's a good balance. The surprise rank for Hawaii, and we get, well, one of our toughest matchups all season. 7-3 Fresno State. We have a advantage, but with 2 games remaining, we have them in UMass. UMass, we can't look past anybody, but it's UMass. This is the final hurdle. Big time rivalry game. I think maybe the balance for this is like when it's a rivalry game or when we're playing a team that we're underdogs, we play the moments. And then when it's like the layup games that we really should be winning, maybe we just play offense only so it's a little less punishing and frustrating. Let's see. We got play the moments here, and we're taking over on 3rd down. Opening drive for the number 25 ranked Hawaii Warriors. Coach wants mesh. I won't always discredit the coach suggestions. And we'll see. They got full stadium pulse. They are ready to bring it. But we also have a late throw to Nacua. And we're going to go for it on 4th down. Let's go. We'll go back to a mesh. I think a better throw. We're laughing. Raleek Brown out the backfield as well. Could be a great option. Oh, we had him. Dude, if the O-line holds up, we had Raleek Brown. That's touchdown. We are laughing. That's touchdown. Down 7. Let's go, Brown. 3rd and 1. Move the chains. Hard yards. Come back in, third down. Scoreless first quarter for Hawaii, who's been averaging 50 a week for the last month. Yeah, we got pressure. This team has crumbled under pressure every time so far this series, and we've never had more pressure than being ranked for the first time on the road in a rivalry game against 7-3 Fresno State. It's a little late to Malik Brown, but look at this. Oh, just the speed. It can compensate for not a perfect throw. And that's what we need to get. Hit him with the gritty. Turnover, pick Randy McCoy. Let's open up. Let's get something money here. Let's go drive. Weak flood. Boom, that looks great. All wideouts on the field. We go to Kane. Good read. Gain of 9. We'll go drive on this one. Maybe able to fire this one into Nacua. We'll just take the free yards. They're going to give it to us. Kane behind him, but makes the adjustment. Porter, top of the screen, choice route. That's where I want to get this ball. Oh, money. On a freaking rope. That's all I ask, man. It doesn't have to be every single snap. But give me like 65% of the snaps my 90 wide receiver plays like a 90 wide receiver. Plays like a guy that's way too good for the Mountain West Conference. There we go. We got a lot of momentum here going Fresno State up 3rd and 7 in scoring range. Quick throw to Nacua. How fast can that linebacker cover that ground? Not fast enough. Run him over. Let's go. You ain't bringing him down that easy, baby. Hell yeah, babe. Let's go, Nacua. Third down, defense does their job. Let's run it back. Good grab by Ashlock, but he picks up an injury to our wide receiver too. One of the highest rated, probably the second highest rated player on the team. Keep tabs on that. Oh, we get a nice offensive touchdown without me having to do it. And a great opportunity here. 1st and goal. Oh, I saw that, and it's the trust in the 97 throw power. I thought we'd be able to just sail it over that linebacker or DB. There you go. Take your frustrations out. Fuck. That is such a missed opportunity. And we get the ball right back. Defense is bailing us out there. Okay, let's just run it. Let's not get cute. We need a touchdown here. Malik Brown will get us it. There we go. Touchdown Fresno State. They're not going away. They're going to make us earn it. Let's go right to Nacua again, because why not? Let's go, baby. Didn't choke. Didn't crumble under pressure. Couple bad plays. Couple plays we want back here or there. But Ashlock's injury was not serious. And Davis is on fire. With the win over Fresno State, our championship contender grade jumps to a B+, and we leapfrog a couple spots from 25 up to 20. Don't blow it. No trap game. At home. UMass. Tail of the tape. This is not a game that is particularly close. They are pretty much an FCS program. win, and we're in the Mountain West Championship. All right, UMass scores. Oh, no. No. We get our first moment, 3rd and 8. Midfield. There we go. Nice little easy little throw and grab there. Third and 5. At least we're in scoring range here. Got the tight end. Easy. Does it. Just got better players, man. Play to our level. This game shouldn't be close. There we go. We got UMass just controlling the clock. And now we get 3rd and 10. I mean, this is 4-down territory. Let's go something quick here. Look at this. Let's go double out. Nacua, Porter, top of the screen. Wait on Porter. Lead him. Oh, that's what we need. Cheese it. Don't matter. Can't lose to UMass. All right, UMass scores, tied up at 14. This is not good. Not win or lose right now. Don't feel great about this momentum going into wherever the postseason takes us. So Nacua in motion here. Honestly, might want to try to get this to Brown. If he can get over there. Matched up against one of the best players on UMass, but the best player on UMass is not going to win a foot race with Raleek Brown. Fourth quarter, 1-score game, 1 mess up, and we could very easily not get out of this with what I think we deserve, which is a win. 3rd and 2 opportunity here, a moment on the 31. Field goal range. And the tight end in motion. That no one follows him, so I will just take the first down. We got 4th and 7. Okay, we'll take the points here. Huge field goal, no pressure at home. It is up and right down to the middle. Come on. We got to try to run it up here a little bit. Can't just barely beat UMass. I mean, we're probably not going to be moving much up in the polls, but we have carried at least the momentum into the Mountain West Championship. And Davis is still on fire. Here we go. Mountain West Championship, Hawaii. We didn't gain any ground after beating UMass. Again, it wasn't really an overly impressive win. But, I mean, you beat Colorado. Sky's the limit for where our postseason journey could end up. I think, kind of last update for the recruiters, we just waited too long. We're not going to be able to, swing with Tennessee and Florida here. The letter grades aren't going to light up. We only have campus lifestyle. So we'll cut our losses here. It's really recruiting, but this is the first time we've actually had school grades line up with a perfect hard sell on the 93 speed corner owl sequence. This is monumental. Took us 2 full seasons. We finally have a kind of legit hard sell. But it's conference championship time. 9-3, number 20 Hawaii against 9-3, 7-1, the first place team in Mountain West play. I know it may be the elephant in the room. I don't know if we win. If we're gonna, I don't think, because you look at the outliers, Colorado at 11-1, Tulane 10-2. Those would probably be the 2 teams we'd have to potentially bump from the playoff. It's just not, we got too many L's. It's moments time on the road. Colorado State Rams. Mountain West Championship. And I would say not surprising. I think with the amount of investment in NIL last year in the portal, with the players that we were able to bring in, with the quarterback that we had in Davis, former 4-star for UCLA, I think this is about where we need to be. Now, win, lose, or draw, it's a different story, but I think making the Mountain West Championship finishing regular season with a ranking. We're going to be pissed if we don't get this game to go the way we want to. But I think overall, not... it would be pretty hard to find this to be a disappointing season. Now we get a first moment here. 3rd and 10. Full stadium pulse. No squiggly lines yet. O-line. Come on, O-line! Low-scoring game. Defense doing their job, though. You get a 3rd and 2. Hit with the inside zone. Get Malik Brown maybe involved. Take some of the pressure off our banged-up offensive line. We are down our starting left and right tackle due to injury. There we go. Hard run. Malik Brown. Move the chains. We get another chance here. 3rd and 6. Let's get a quick pass here. Stick. Watch the tight end at the sticks. Is where I want to get this to. Here we go. Right underneath with the slant to Porter. Big run. Gets smashed, but goal to go. Here we go. In the red zone. Probably should just be trying to run this, but we'll see if we can get Puka, Nacua's brother. I don't know. First and goal. Oh, the tight end fights for it. Good grab. Remember, that's an undersized tight end, man. He's like 220, 230. Oh, just reach out for it, dude. Haslock on the goal line. Okay, let's stop overthinking this. Just run it in. This is one of the rare times that my offensive line has shown great ability. Goal line run offense. Yeah, absolutely. Mesh, go for it. Love this decision, coach. Pat Fetus knows what's up. Knows what this team needs. Got him. Boom. Touchdown. Booth. Backup tight end. Forgotten man. Maybe that'll get some of that stadium pulse chill out a little bit. First touchdown of the Mountain West Championship goes to the good guys. Wolves, I mean, hey, we'll give them a free first down here. 3rd and 5. Oh, defense shows up. And we hold them to a field goal attempt, which they miss. Oh, we got to come back in on 3rd again. Okay. Can we make it 2 straight plays made by the defense? Come on. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Brutal. All right. Nothing's going. Low scoring game. Every point, every possession's going to matter. Colorado State gets a lead. Haven't had enough didn't get a whole fucking moment to come in on offense in the second half. Nauseous! I'm nauseous! Come on, team, dude! Oh my God. They're walking home. That's what I would do as a coach. They're walking home from Colorado to Hawaii. Fucking figure it out. You're walking home. God damn it. Taking one offensive moment the whole second half till the game was done. 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. Davis, probably his worst game all year. Run game, non-existent. I mean, Nacua can hold his head high. 62 yards and a touchdown. But look at these sorry sacks of shit. No sacks. Shout out Ross for getting the pick. But I just hate every one of you fucking guys. Pardon my French. It's been a long time ago. We finally get the QB commit, Reggie Hakeem. I mean, we need a nice backup. We get it. Shout out Nacua. Again, probably the only guy had a good game. We get the first hard sell. Awosikwa to sign on. Damn, Jeremiah Smith with the Heisman. Shout out to him. I love seeing it not just go to a quarterback every year. Get ourselves a bowl game. Ranked TCU in the LA Bowl. Hosted by Gronk. Like the actual Gronk. Gets his own bowl. Good for him. I mean, again, meaningless bowl game. Season didn't go the way we wanted to, but chance to finish with 10 wins. Chance to finish with some momentum, and we beat ranked TCU. Maybe we can finish with the ranking. 10 year 2 of our Hawaii Dynasty. I'd say for what it's worth, this is not one of those things where we're going to work our way up with Pat Phoenix. This is not the story of Pat Phoenix as a coach, but, I mean, that's a pretty prestigious job to be offered the Utah head coach gig. So at least people are aware of what we're building here in Hawaii. Other programs are taking notice. I'll be honest, I thought TCU was going to be a lot stronger than that on paper. It's not even, but it's not unreasonable that we can come in here and beat their ass. But it takes two to tango. Saw the Mountain West. Man, if we got better moments, we were able to literally get the ball on offense when it was close in the second. Didn't get the whole third quarter, half the fourth quarter, while the game was somewhat close. Not one moment, not one opportunity to put this offense that I can average 50 if I get the right chances. I mean, we're at the mercy of the moments. We're at the mercy of our defense getting off the field. We're at the mercy of, can TCU control the clock? Can they control the line of scrimmage? They're going to have an advantage there. We'll start with a slant. Good matchup. I mean, this is going to be one of those ones where anytime it's Mountain West, I know for a fact we have better athletes. Now against TCU, they're going to have speed. We're not going to be able to just rely on, speed and athleticism. And we're going to need our offensive line to give us a goddamn chance. Shout out the offense, though, getting themselves a touchdown. TCU marches down the field and ties it up at 7. Go Raleek Brown, big run. Start this drive off hot. We got to finish with a tud. Blocks, outstanding. Raleek Brown down the sidelines. I'll go double cross here. Try to use I just want those tight ends to kind of bait them in the middle. I really want Porter deep. Got a chance. Take the points. Money. Okay. 10-10. Even matched. Hey, we're evenly matched. We'll give that credit. We're not getting the doors blown off us. Halfback direct. We get a chance here to tie this up. 17-17. Nice, the reach by Raleek Brown. Now we're in the red zone. They were about to screw us. I'm an experienced sim, super sim. We were coming in to play the moment. Clock was going to burn all the way down. We still had a timeout to go. Thurman. I threw it too hard. It wasn't that needed to be a green bar throw. That is so bad. Oh my God, that's so bad. Oh, dude. I mean, we lose. And we're getting nothing. Oh man, that was bad. It's not all, the complaint. It's easy to throw this terrible dog shit defense out of the what was that? Like, what? That needs to be a layup. My 8-year-old could have thrown that touchdown. Probably my 8-year-old on the sticks could have thrown that touchdown. Oh, man. It's nauseating. But here we go. Red zone, opening drive. We're looking to respond. Need Davis locked back in. Oh, we didn't even see that. We weren't even paying attention to the safety. Ashlock made a chance. Let's cross drag. Get this to Nacua. Porter, Nacua. We need our big dogs here to step up. We're just throwing hospital balls. This one, post wheel. Porter, that's what we want to see. Hell yeah. Break some ankles on your way. We get Malik Brown untouched. Ties this game at 17. Great opening drive of the second half for the Rainbow Warriors. All right, touchdown TCU. Now it's a Mountain West almost all over again. Didn't get one freaking offensive moment after the opening drive in the third. But 3rd and 6, fourth quarter. Get to all the tight end here. Easy catch and grab. In the red zone. Let's be great. Malik Brown, good run. He wants to meet Gronk. He wants to be the Gronk Bowl player of the game. Is that offside? 3-5? Yes, sir. All right, jet touch pass has been, as long as we can get that edge there. 88-3, need to handle that side of the D-line. No matter, man. They're so freaking tough. It's in the bloodline. We are tied at 24. And we are back in the red zone. Defense, great stand. 1st and goal. Clock is rolling. Let's chew up as much time as humanly possible and finish with 7. And by that, I mean we're just going to score almost right away. Hey, that's actually probably the best play. We get 100 yards. It is 3rd and goal. We're going to let this go to the 2-minute warning. Malik Brown, senior, final game of his collegiate career. Took him a while to feel wanted, and I think we gave him exactly that here in his senior campaign. Touchdown. I just simply can't. Okay, I'll come here on 4th down. 4th and 5. Coach says for sure, hey, let's go cover 2. Nice little cover 2, 4th and 5. We got Gross with 95 acceleration. Pin his ears back off the edge. And it's... I can't do it, man. I just can't. And then, of course, they're just with absolute ease, working their way down the field here. 15 seconds to go. They're running it for some reason because... Oh, oh, they missed it! They went for 2 to try to win the game! Yes! Yes! Me sucking so much on defense might have just got us the win of that one. Oh, it's so bad. It's just so bad. Literally, I come in. It's like the worst thing that can happen. The most embarrassing thing that can happen happens every fucking time. But it worked. I think they were so overconfident that our defense sucked so much. And Hawaii wins the Gronk Bowl. Let's go. 31-30. Shout out Davis. 2 touchdowns, no picks. Shout out Raleek Brown, the senior. 101 yards, 2 touchdowns. Likely the MVP. 75 yards, 2 touchdowns for Nacua. Quiet game from Porter, unfortunately, and Ashlock, and for his final game. Defensively, we got 1 sack, because of course that's all we can muster. And Keys, who does look like he's probably going to be our biggest name at risk at leaving in the portal, being one and done here, does get a pick to end his Hawaii career potentially. All right, right on. Nice. With that bowl win, leveled up, able to get all the way down to Tier 3, which is going to be huge, because ahead of the offseason, our DBs are going to get a training boost. But here's our big swing update here. We got a couple players. All of our linebackers look like they're at pretty significant risk. But with the bowl win, with the success, we make a full star jump. Not a half star, which is what I was kind of expecting. And we have brought Hawaii up to a 2-star prestige school. We lose a little bit on stability, but we gain coach prestige up to a B. Honestly, I thought some of those grades would take bigger jumps. But 2-star prestige, that is nice. Look at how the national championship bracket went. Miami defeats Michigan. No real Cinderella team. I mean, I guess Tulane beating Georgia in the first round is pretty spectacular. Maybe even Virginia Tech beating Ohio State, but familiar suspects going down deep, and shout out to you for finally being back in 2026. Looking at our production, I mean, Davis on point. 4,100 yards, 45 touchdowns to 7 picks. That's what we need to see. Run game, Raleek Brown under 1,000, but again, he missed what, 4 weeks? 3-4 weeks he plays that. We have a 1,000-yard rusher with his 13 touchdowns. Receiving. No, I mean, that's just diversifying. No 1,000 yards, but look at this. 400, 400, 600, 600, 800, and 950 with both Porter and Nacua getting into double-digit touchdowns. 12 touchdowns for Porter, 14 touchdowns for Nacua. Would have been nice to maybe get a 1,000-yard receiver or 2, but that's also, you know, the nature of the run and shoot. Everybody is out there. Everybody's getting opportunities to make some plays. Defensively, 121 tackles for Keys on 4 TFLs, just under 100 for Wendell Crothers in the secondary. Sacks, we get 8 sacks on 20 TFLs for the sophomore Kendall Jackson, who we got in the portal for the Star Devs. So, I mean, that's honestly, I'll give credit where credit's due. Impressive season. Everyone else, though, embarrassing. But that is the rest of the sack numbers. On the picks front, we get the 4 picks from Brian. The playing style grade improved. I thought he was going to be a lock to bounce in the portal, and he is gone. So we're just getting smashed with the dudes with pro potential. And again, you committed to Hawaii. What do you expected? Our only player that made any of the award watch list is Jackson, who got the last spot in Edge Rusher of the Year. We'll take it. As far as Mountain West is concerned, how did we not get QB of the Year? We get Thurman as tight end of the year. Belenko, who missed half the goddamn season due to injury. More than half. Got hurt like week 3. Jackson for edge rusher. Ross at linebacker. Brian at corner. Second team is Davis, Raleek Brown, Porter, Nacua. Second team. Keys, Crothers. The freshman punter, Passignon. In terms of base freshman, we have Reeder, Thurman, Trueblood, Savia, Best, the elite dev. Love seeing that as well as Passignon. But there is no way Davis deserves to be second. What did Denigal do? There's no way. He better have 30 rushing touchdowns. 4,100 yards, 29 touchdowns, 10 picks. Okay, he did have 7, but still. 36 touchdowns versus 45. He had like, what, almost twice the amount of... That is unbelievable disrespect to the Rainbow Warriors. Now, here's usually, you know, the most anxious period of any college football 26 dynasty looking at your players leaving. I don't think we are going to get hit too bad here. Could be wrong. Oh, Jesus Christ. 8 persuasion attempts, though, makes me feel a little bit better. So let's figure it out. We have Keys extremely low. I'd like to keep Ross. No. I'd like to keep Grow. I don't want to just straight up lose all of our linebackers, but that's looking like a foregone conclusion. We do have another quarterback coming in, so that's not... Okay, so we have Tahi at right tackle. High chance. Boom. Henson, not one of my guys. Not one of my guys. Regis is one of my guys. Oh, he's gone. Damn. Willie? Come on. All right, let's just try keys. You never know. Damn it. Damn it. QB3. Damn it. We got 1 out of 8. Gross. But it does look like, based off of projection, we might have our first draft pick, Ashlock, day 3 selection. There we go. Proud of him. First draft pick. First of hopefully many that we are sending to the show. So we have 6 kind of, carryover recruits before we look at the transfer portal. I do want to still bring these guys in. And because we already have, like, a lot of ground made, I think we'll just probably safely just toss them 10. And hopefully that'll be enough to kind of see them over the line so we can remain aggressive in the transfer portal. And let's just go see. Are we going to have it? I don't think we're going to have really any chance at the 4 stars again. But we saw last year, man, some of the 3s have very nice ratings. So it's a... Let's just see, what do we got for 5 stars? What are the 5s that are hitting? Raiola and DJ Lagway. What are the 4 stars that are hitting? Oh, let's go. I don't even care if it's playing style. Yes, I am in. All of you, yes. Now, lucky enough for us, we have kind of min-maxed our board where I can target every single player in the portal with at least 50 points during this first wave. Not a huge name value at Cole Sullivan from Michigan, who has some decent speed. We have Rod Pleasant, former UCLA corner, who has 99 speed, one of the fastest players in the game. But for the most part, look at that playing time here. B pluses, got some A's every now and again. We have the 4 stars here. Brian Nelson, the second. We have Sanks at safety. We have Chasen Johnson, the sophomore. And this, if we had to necessarily prioritize, when you have an A-plus 4-star freshman in the transfer portal, you got to probably put him towards the top. We got Dupree in the backfield, Zavela at wide receiver on top of all of our high school recruits that are kind of laying over there a little bit. But I mean, confidence is pretty high because look, first, second, first, third. We're in great position here, especially with being able to send the house. Confident that we'll be getting, if not right at, close to our 35 of 35 targets. Into the second wave, still, in a competitive spot, but we lose one of our 4 stars here in Nelson. Just very tough to compete with LSU. We get a good roll on Garvin as we find out campus lifestyle is an A-plus grade for him, so we are going to bring him in for a visit. Same with Chasen Johnson. Let's go. Oh, no, we filled out his. Oh. I mean, we'll try. Come on, 4 stars. Come on, 4 stars. Okay, Goodwin. Now we're looking for 4 stars, 4 stars, 4 stars. We get Otis. We get Sullivan from Michigan. That's a good recruit. I mean, stealing from a blue chip pipeline. We get Pleasant, who might be the fastest player in game. We get Bodner. Come on, right here. Boom. Oh, no. Come on, give me a 4. I think we're going to have to wait. Oh, we lose on another one. Oh, come on. We had a perfect visit. All right, so with those L's, we're going to kind of go into a second wave of the transfer portal here. We got Jordan Ross from Tennessee, Teviasu, the guard, Stewart on the O-line, Moye on the O-line, Draft, and Perry on the offensive line. We're going to see if we make a late push there. But, I mean, we're still kind of waiting. If we can get these 2 4 stars in the secondary, giving us 3 total 4 stars from this class, that's a great statement of intent from the NIL fund here, year 2 for Hawaii. Let's go. Moment of truth. How can we wrap up the recruiting class? We get the 4-star Sanks. Oh, no. How did we lose the corner, dude? God damn, man. Brutal. We did get some of the second wave portal players. Khalil Stewart, nice. Get some enforcements on the offensive line. We get Jordan Ross from Tennessee. That's a big-time get, but we just don't have the match. I mean, again, look where we lose to. Penn State probably should have beat, San Jose State, but that was a guy that we had on the second wave. So we missed out on 2 4 stars, Penn State, LSU. That's what's going to happen. Moei and Teveasu were just kind of late cycle, never really had a shot. So, I mean, all in all, 2 4 stars, that's pretty good for Hawaii. Annoyed that playing style is his deal breaker, though. One thing I want to see here with Garvin, though, because he was sophomore. What's the dev trait? Don't be star. If it's just normal impact, star. Of course it is. As far as top classes are concerned, last year we were 60 on the dot, and we've been able to show some improvement. I think a big help is the 2 4-stars gives us the top 50 class in the nation, and we're only going to continue to get better. Now let's look under the hood. We'll start with the transfer portal, and then we'll go with our homegrown recruits. We got Zavala, Impact, Dupree, Impact, Bodnar, Normal, Roderick, Pleasant, the Speedster with a star dev, Sullivan, Impact, Ross, Normal, Stewart, Normal, Draft, Impact, 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 Normal, and Sanks comes in as an Impact. Now for the high school kids, come on, baby. This is where we need the stars. This is where we need to start rattling off some elites. We got Impacts. Come on. Who wants to be the first guy? Who wants to be, okay, Hakeem, the quarterback, is an Impact. Awasequa, the late Awasequa, 93 speed. Get the star dev. Let's go. Star dev on George Earl at wide receiver. Love to see that. Elite dev on Calvin Thrash, the tackle. Gotta remember that. There we go. That's, I mean, at least we keep the pace. Got the 1 elite dev last year. Got the 1 this year. A couple stars mixed in. Connor Addison on the D-line. Let's take a look. Incognito, our first 4-star recruit of the rebuild, is a star dev center. Likely a day 1 starter. Hell yeah. Great class. Awesome class. Way better than last year. So for position changes, really wanted to add this to the video. Currently, position changes are broken, in case you haven't got word out. I don't think the switch from athlete to anything else will mess it up. But look at Akeem, 77, 3-star quarterback. Okay, that works out. But if you are in this, leave everything as is. You may have, because I feel like I didn't explain this, why I had so many right guards and just like the OCD of like, can we just kind of diversify these guys with the O-line? When you change any position, you are going to, as it stands right now, get just a dumb amount of skill caps that are going to get applied to your player. It's 100% something that's been acknowledged, and it's going to get patched a little bit. And it's not so much, like, you probably should face kind of harsh skill caps when you try to want to pull like the cheesy move a wide receiver to running back. But right now, like, you would get it if I move a left tackle to right tackle. He will just get skill caps for that, which is not work as intended. And word on the street is that is going to be part of the first big title update. So just, it might look weird. You can change your depth chart around, leave your right tackles at right tackle, and just put them at left tackle that way. So that way you're not giving them harsh skill caps. Sick. Nacua goes up dev trait. Hell yeah. Dupree, the running back we just got, goes up star dev trait. Okay, free dev. So it's always fun to see a little before and after. Pre-training camp, we are 74s across the board. My gut says after training camp, especially because we have all, look at like 50 points, 30 points, 70 points for Davis at quarterback. I'm going to say, we're definitely not going to be in the 80s, but I would say 70, 78 overall. We're working our way through training camp. Big winner so far. We haven't had anything crazy, and we're going to save the best for last, but Bryce Kane at wide receiver is now an 88 overall. 99 catching. We're able to max out nearly his elusiveness, so he's going to come in 93 speed, 96 acceleration, 99 agility, 99 change of direction. Like, at worst right now, this prime candidate to be our starting gadget. I also want to highlight maybe one of our best gets as far as like day 1 starter, day 1 contributor in the portal, Rod Pleasant, the star dev. I mean, he's undersized at 5'9", but before I even like modify him, 99 speed, 99 acceleration, 99 agility. It's out the day. We're going to go man. I feel like that's going to be the evolution of this defense is straight up man defense. I don't know if we can unlock any physicals yet. Let's go blanket coverage as we can go up again. And I implore everybody out there, don't just like, go speed. Abilities are so important in this game. So we're going to give him, what do we mean, 92 man. Can we hit that? We're going to have to wait a little bit. But I mean, hey, outstanding. Day 1, 91 overall. Let's go. Another big upgrades. How about the elite dev from last year? Ty Bess, 86 points. Dev traits matter, and you sure as hell feel it on the upgrades. So let's just see what kind of monster we can make him after just 1 training camp. And with our final upgrade, able to take him up to an 80 overall. That is just, and I mean, there is such a discrepancy between the XP that you earn from impact to a star, but it's another level when it's an elite dev player. We have Jackson here, the star dev, who was far and away our best pass rusher, which is not saying much last season. I think this is an opportunity. Let's kind of work on like areas that he needs to get better. He needs to get a little bit quicker, needs to get a little bit stronger. Love to see that strength because he is power move. Kind of get more in line. So unfortunately, I think we're going to have to dev a lot of these points here to give him up to his 80 strength. Then we'll round out, just trying to make him a little bit more versatile. We'll put 1 point there in run stuffing. Not as much of a gainer as Bess. We have Nacua at wide receiver, went up dev trait last season. So we're going to, I mean, pretty close, unfortunately, to his skill caps. But we're going to be able to pump 2 points in there to quickness. Maybe we can get, we just don't really use juke moves. So with that, I suppose we could go IQ. Get him up into the 80s. All right, cool. We have the former 5-star, Quincy Porter, looking for a 1,000-yard season. And his skill caps are already, you know, pretty much as good as they're going to get. Maybe go downhill here a little bit. I mean, abilities is where we need to gain the ground here, so we will get him up there. I'm not overly concerned about hit stick enough that I'd want to just not put those points into quickness. Is there any other? I mean, just rough skill caps. So, I mean, you'd love to get downhill, but we can't. How else can we increase break tackle? There we go. Boom. Should be on unlock. Platinum, downhill, sick. I mean, you'd love that for jump ball, but we already reached that skill cap. So I think we just max out elusiveness, try to make him as overpowered as we can, and he's a 91. And I was absolutely just not recording this whole time for Davis's upgrades, which is brutal. So he had 70 points, and with that 70, we're able to give him gold in off-platform and gold in mobile Deadeye. He was very close to his skill caps. We were able to improve his accuracy by +1. We were able to improve his IQ by +2. And then the rest of our points went into quickness, into giving him, I believe we got +4, +5 on his speed. His acceleration went from 87 to a 92. For the most disrespected quarterback, I think, in the nation. 45 touchdowns a year ago. Didn't even get first team Mountain West. My prediction was 78. And our team said, haha, we're actually going to be 81 with a 79 offense, 84 defense. We may just be, on paper, better than Boise State and the #1 team in the Mountain West going into year 3. Ooh, we can get a little peek at our competition here. I still think we can't even entertain the thought of like maybe making the Pac-12 something wild and crazy until we at least win our own conference. But looking at the tail of the tape, Boise State's, I mean, that's still, that, you know, that's, we're pretty close matched. But any non-Boise State game, we have got to win. I don't care that Fresno State went 8-5, 7-6 for San Diego, 7-6 for New Mexico, 8-5 for San Jose State, 7-6 for UNLV. Don't care. We have got to belt the ass every team in the Mountain West in year 3. So there we go, fellas. That is going to wrap things up for year 2 of our College Football 26 Hawaii Warriors Dynasty Series. Progress was made. Rages were happened. But at the end, we're feeling real good about our program. Maybe we didn't get in the transfer portal the same splash gets. We didn't get any former 5-star recruits. But we got guys that want to be here. We got guys that want to buy into the program. Ooh, we got a deal breaker there. How do you have B+ playing time deal? Okay, well, playing time deal breakers we will rectify. But let me just see something here. Just because anytime you get a 77 3-star, are the skill caps shit? They're not that good. I mean, year 2, you know, Davis, 40 touchdowns. Are we going to be able to build on that? Are we going to be able to keep the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors, one of the most explosive offenses in the nation? Only one way to find out. That is coming back for year number 3. So thank you guys very much for the love and support on this series. Love the feedback. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode as much as you did episode 1. If it is your first time stopping by, don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button. Getting very close to 180,000 subscribers here on the channel. It'll be a great little milestone to hit. All I ask for in return is for help the channel combat the YouTube robots and algorithm by leaving a comment about maybe your favorite player. Who's going to be the breakout player? Do you agree that Davis got robbed? Hitting that little like button helps promote the video. Find people that are looking for great college football 26 Dynasty content. They may be able to stumble upon my video by your guys' help. So for that, I thank you guys very much. And until next time, it's your boy C4 saying peace. I love you. Have a good one.